Welcome back. This is TeddRiss playing more RoboCop because he wants to. Sorry that I'm a little bit late. Things just kept happening. In the words of Murphy from RoboCop 2, I haven't finished. And yeah, we had to start back here because the game works with checkpoints rather than explicit save areas or saving wherever you want to. Cat. Cat. Sorry, just checking something. All good, I was just a little bit paranoid about the audio. I think I can live with that for now.
This is where Sook is supposedly hiding.
Can't really call it hiding if he sent invitations to the whole city. A bit rude he forgot about us.
At least I will not feel bad crashing his party.
Murphy,
Whoa.
I was thinking about what happened to you at the TV station. Maybe you shouldn't...
No need for alarm. Becker's chip is keeping my circuits in check.
I thought it was just watching him.
You're more than just circuits, Murphy. Underneath all that metal, there's still you.
This isn't some Clone Wars shit, is it?
Murphy is gone. He lost his life.
And despite that burden, you carry on. You've done more for this city dead than anyone has alive. That has to count for something. I'm gonna shut up now.
He should get a nicer version of the seat he rests in.
To remind you of what I've just said. Open it the next time Becker gets under your skin.
A slab of concrete?
Also, don't forget you have a partner who's counting on you.
What do you mean he's not married anymore?
Concert in an old slaughterhouse? I suppose it fits those animals. Place looks deserted. Are you sure your junkie friend didn't mix up the venues?
He is the type who likes to mix things up. We shall have to see.
That run speed. Private show by whose standards? I thought they put out invitations to everyone. Oh, and I've got a skill point I didn't realise. I'll wait until something comes up. I wonder how far I can get through just by having 0 additional skills. Stanky.
We cannot go this way. We would need a warrant.
I can't believe those stupid directives are still holding you back. Go ahead, partner.
You have committed a crime.
Ooh, the stench. Someone missed potty training.
Their pain is our gain because now we have a fake ID card. Did I always have motion blur on? It appears we are facing the birth of a new drug empire. Although Kane, the drug lord and creator of Nuke, is dead and his cult has been dissolved, the drug factories continue to operate. As Nuke continues to ravage the streets of Detroit, it looks like someone has succeeded Kane. The question is who sat on the drug king's throne and what the city authorities and police will do about it. More on page 5. Well, they sent me here. RoboCop.
If Sid is such a great performer, shouldn't there be a big line in here?
Regardless of his vocal abilities, I still want to see him sing.
It's getting a bit clever there, that RoboCop. Did they program him to be sassy? I'm not liking how quiet it is so far.
I think I can hear something. Maybe your informer was right after all. Gherkin, was it?
Pickles.
Pickles! I liked the way he said that. Pickles!
Yes. I definitely hear some commotion on the other side. Let's have a look, shall we?
Oh shit! Pig found our lab! Why can't you give us a fucking break?
Justice never sleeps.
You sent out invites.
Eyes on the prize, dickhead!
I love that lunge distance. I probably should play a little more smartly with how much damage I just sort of walk around and tank without thinking about it.
Operator, this is Lewis. Me and Murphy discovered a Torchhead's nuke lab at the old slaughterhouse. Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity, gang leader included. Requesting backup.
Is it cost effective for them to intervene?
They probably know we're here.
Maybe.
They handle those.
Another
Oh no.
locked door.
I missed a line.
Call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours, partner.
Not just a line.
Cause confirmed.
A well a line. I can't live with that. I can live with skipping this bit, because I already saw it. Oh, I didn't think that through. Interestingly chunky noise for being hit there.
Me and Murphy discovered a Torchhead's nuke lab at the old slaughterhouse. Multiple subjects were neutralized, but there are still active threats in the vicinity, gang leader included. Requesting backup. Let's hurry up. They probably know we're here.
The way they handle those drugs, I doubt they know where they are.
Another locked door. I'm going to call this probable cause. No need for a warrant. They're all yours, partner.
Probable cause confirmed.
I mean, they were in a drug lab, so... Why were you facing me when you were backing away there? Are you afraid of a repeat of earlier this night? Oh shit, a machine gun. Is this really the RoboCop way to pick up one of their guns?
Let's head outside.
That is when having a conversational partner comes in handy.
You're all the way over there. Don't just continue without me. Those sorts of things happen sometimes, I guess. Oh, I wonder what's in there. Oh, look, there's a side door. Oh god, there's nothing. Well, that's good. Made all that fuss about a breach for nothing.
You'll make a fine trophy.
Convenient.
There, Murphy?
Behind you!
Now, up you get, big man. They're closing in on us.
Torch you to a crisp.
Kaboomer.
I'm invincible!
Sorry, just the mouse response feels awkward. But I did see motion blurs on. I don't remember it being so severe last time. So that's off now. I know that's limited to 60, so that shouldn't necessarily be it. Oh, it's better. Much better.
It's gonna go boom!
Some weird lights in places. Just shoot them a little below the helmet, it's fine. I can do that too. I should get Vitality next. Just to, live a bit longer. Notice of concern. Lab personnel found exceeding 4 doses of nuke per shift, riding on the conveyor belts, working without a face mask. will be punished with 1 day of detox. I mean it. In the land of soot, winners use drugs. Oh yeah, there's no jump button in RoboCop's world either.
You clear this floor. I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
Could have used that radio earlier when you were having that other long-distance conversation. Ooh. I like that. Just the directives getting in your way. Gang stash discovered. What do you mean? I was grabbing stuff. Watering can? Don't mind me just meandering back here.
Hear music. We're getting close.
Kill that freak!
Does meat play a part in the nuke creation process?
Got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized it's here yet. Get closer. I'll support you from
Why?
the balcony.
Why can't I use my gun?
Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
Oh god. Just plain lost the ability to shoot there for a second. All the way back here?
Finally, some fun! I'm invincible! It's gonna go boom!
Oh, I didn't even notice you. Okay, watch this play out. Did that get him? Who's left? Who's left? Have I broken a trigger or something? Oh, I see him on the radar, just not on the I can see things in front of me dar. Oh, there you are.
Let's split up. You clear this floor, I'll check upstairs.
Lewis, wait!
Don't worry, partner. We'll stay in contact.
Careful now, this is where I lost my ability to shoot things.
I've got eyes on the stage. Looks like they haven't realized we're here yet. Look, get closer. I'll support you from the balcony. This music is driving me mad. Is that the point? Is it supposed to make you mad?
I do not know, Officer Lewis. Oh, this is what was on the radio that I smashed earlier. Last stream.
Decided to join us. Now the real show is about to go down. If you're a real torchhead, shoot that motherfucking tin can till it fucking rattles. And I'll take this opportunity to moisturize these golden vocal cords. Let's stay right there, everybody.
You sure he's not a chain smoker? Yeah, probably should not stall when an apex criminal is afoot. I just realized he hit the grenade as I threw it. That's fantastic. Wait, if the music continued, that means that he's lip syncing.
I just need to concentrate. I need some nuke. This can't be. I had everything lined up perfectly.
Let us talk.
Stay the fuck away. You can't touch me. I do business with the new guy.
You seem to know a lot about him.
You're not getting anything out of me. Do you know how many cops I've killed? I ain't scared of you. Besides, I'm pumped up with nuke like a freaking power plant.
Is that why your hair's standing up?
Get ready for a meltdown.
You think you can... That's quite a grip you got there. Is that supposed to scare me? Not a single scratch.
How about that? How about... No? Enough? Are you willing to talk? So is that work? Is that good? Can I... No? Oh, okay. You just scare him by breaking stuff. Is this getting through to you? The teacup? The teapot, rather? Now the teacup? Are you a fan of tea? Me, rifling through... Oh, the guitars.
Knock yourself out. That's not even mine. Hey, that stuff doesn't come cheap. No. That's the only thing in my collection that I didn't steal. I freaking hate you. I'll never rest until every pig in Detroit is dead. Screw you, bastard! That is not a way to treat a famous person!
You're getting pretty high, mate. 190 beats per minute.
That's enough! I'll talk!
It's getting worried there.
I have Soot. He is ready to give me his statement about the new guy.
Wouldn't you rather hear it from the man himself?
Where is Officer Lewis?
She's outside, right next to me. We're having a nice citizen-officer chat. Why don't you take my rising star and join us, so we can exchange partners?
Hey! What the hell are you doing now?
The new guy is here. You are coming with me.
In that case, giddy up!
No sense in dawdling here.
Can you even feel the fear? Because you should be crapping in your pants right now. You have stepped into a big freaking mess.
Cleaning up the town mess is what I do.
It's everyone's favorite janitor.
If it wasn't for you, they would have never have guessed it was all on playback. When I need some fluke, I take nuke, nuke, nuke. Everywhere I look, I see nuke, nuke, nuke.
That tune sounds familiar, like from a different song. I just can't put my finger on it.
My left hip is getting a bit numb. Can we swap sides?
Oh, he's having a moment.
What are we stopping for? Eh? Is your battery drained or something?
Me and your partner here are growing impatient. Why don't you hurry up?
What's wrong? Piggy scared of a meat hook?
That was actually pretty well executed.
Lewis,
I'm all right, Murphy.
drop your weapon. You are under arrest.
I don't think you're reading this situation correctly.
Thanks for the ride, big guy. It's the new guy in town. Welcome to Detroit. I assume you've seen our little TV spot. Short and sweet. You know the first rule of show business and drug dealing, right? Leave them wanting more.
He looks a bit like Alan Rickman.
Murphy?
Something wrong, cop.
Hey, so, I think it's time to get back to business.
You fucking idiot. Your stupid stunt put a spotlight on me. Oh, you want to talk business?
Doesn't sound like him.
Here's a free lesson. You never, ever fuck with the money. I don't think so.
Murphy, what's happening?
Now that we've got that out of the way, let me introduce myself. My name is Wendell Antonowski. I believe you've met my brother before. My brother really did a number on you, didn't he? But thanks to him, you've been given this great opportunity.
What the fuck are you doing to him?
There are people who would do anything to be in your position, to have your abilities, and yet you attach yourself to something that is the weakest in you, to the part that's still human. Imagine the pristine life you could lead without the things that limit you.
Murphy, don't let him get inside your head!
Like her.
Oh,
No attachments, no leverage. I admit, when I first heard that you were the reason my idiot brother was dead, I was furious.
the disrespect.
Then I got to thinking, why would I let anyone have such power over me? So I let it go. And now, I'm here to help you do the same. This is not an act of revenge. This is a gift.
Fuck you, scumbag!
Lewis!
Get angry, Murphy. Get mad. Get vengeful.
Another fucking glitch. What a shit show.
Everything's ready.
Switch him back on already.
Lewis!
Whoa, Robo. Calm down. He'll tear the equipment apart.
Wendell Antonowski ran away and Lewis is in the hospital. What did you do? Just stand there and watch it as it happened?
I want to see her.
She's in surgery as we speak, so that's not gonna happen. Instead, you're gonna go through with your psych evaluation.
Let me go!
The old man wasn't happy that I let you skip your first session and was adamant that I make sure you attend this one. Especially since the problem of you malfunctioning has obviously persisted. So, Doctor, do your thing.
What? Now? He's in no shape to be examined.
I'm afraid that I must insist.
This is highly unprofessional.
I need to apprehend Wendell.
I don't think you understand your options, Shiny. In that you don't have any. You either comply or you'll be dismantled. I'm only really rooting for one of these options.
Very well.
Doctor?
If this is supposed to resemble a therapy session in any way, I need everyone that isn't my client to leave. That is not negotiable.
She has a robot hand.
Is it necessary to have him restrained?
That's for your safety. What if he loses control? Exactly.
If anything goes wrong, just use this reset button. One press, and he goes back to La La Land.
Okay, let's leave the good doctor to work. And Robo, see me after this is over.
I'm sorry it has to look like this. Are you at least sitting comfortably enough to have this conversation?
My directives tell me to uphold the law, not to sit idly by.
And I'm here to help you do that without any unwanted complications. I understand this is not an ideal situation, and this is probably the last place you want to be right now.
I'm not the only one unwilling to be here. Your heart rate is above 120 BPM.
You're equipped with a heart rate monitor? I imagine it comes in handy in your line of work.
It does.
I agree this whole thing is happening rather fast, but we are both professionals at helping others. So how about we start again? My name is Dr. Olivia Blanche. Naturally, I've heard people refer to you by different names, but I'm curious to hear which one you prefer.
I would say Murphy, because at the end of the first movie, he was asked, "What's your name?" And he's like, "Murphy."
My name is Alex Murphy.
Then I'll call you Alex Murphy. I've worked with many police officers that have gone through traumatic experiences, but I think we can both agree that you are no ordinary police officer. How do you see your situation?
I think he has inklings of who he was, but he's not. I don't think he'd be classified to call himself resurrected because he's not all there.
I am a cybernetic organism, a fusion of both the remains of the policeman Alex Murphy and this high-tech armor.
So we can't rule out that your actions are influenced by your human part. But that's something that I've already learned from the reports. What I would much rather hear is, how do you perceive yourself?
Perceive?
Yes. See, what I found immensely helpful in working with my patients is transparency. In order to help each other, we need to be able to see each other fully.
How fully are we talking about?
This is how I see myself.
Thank you for making this step.
Now that you see me the way I am, do you wish to push the reset button? Your heart rate remains high.
No, not at all. It's actually my secret that is making me nervous, not yours. You're not the only one here with prosthetic body parts. This hand, you must have wondered what happened. Some time ago,
Not
I was
particularly.
victim of a crime. A thief broke into my house. He made a lot of noise and my neighbors called the police. And Ed 209 reacted to the call and mistakenly recognized me as a threat. My hand was red mist moments later.
Red
Since
mist?
that day, I have become, let's say, a little leery of machines.
Do you fear me?
I fear the unpredictability that machines bring with them. So when I heard there was a chance to contribute to the research on the stability of OCP's mechanical units, I jumped at the opportunity. I hope you don't find it unprofessional. Getting that off my chest made me feel a bit better. How about you check my pulse now?
It has dropped below 120 BPM.
You see,
119.
I impose things onto my clients. I practice what I preach because it seems to work. I think that makes for a very promising start. Thank you, Alex Murphy.
Oh, that's right, there was that funny mission as well. I don't remember that at all. But I remember that one. Oh, there was so much I missed. RoboCop strikes again. 3 whole points. I do like how you get to see all this stuff that used to just be on screen for a few seconds with more detail. Do you think they had access to original props, or did they just make this based on what they saw on the screen? Don't mind me just appreciating the scenery.
All done. Robo, there's something I need to show you.
Now for something positive. The daughter of Jens Danielson, Prime Minister of Norway, who was brutally murdered during last year's session, is expecting a baby. It's a girl.
Wait, so... Okay, I had to calculate that for a moment. I thought something really gross was happening. You got me more RAM?
I know that OCP can be a real pain in the ass, but this might change your mind a bit. We've been working behind the scenes on giving her sidearm the treatment it deserves. The Auto 9 can now be equipped with a motherboard. Once the motherboard is in, you'll be able to mount a number of processors on it. Each processor can vastly improve your aim, damage, or stability. See for yourself.
Insert a chip into an empty slot of your motherboard. The chips have different types of connections and boost levels. Use them to power other system areas and upgrade your Auto 9. Avoid the red components, reduces which lower the weapon stats. Each motherboard has different specialization, layout, and perks. Only one motherboard can be active at a time. Press L. L because when you turn it sideways it looks like a gun. I get it. This is a weird system. Wait, does the shape have to match? So weapon damage. Oh, I get it. Okay. That's kind of clever. Okay, so what if I'm dumb and put something here? Yeah, since they don't fit exactly, those break, I guess. So do I have anything which at present fits here? Chip merger. Oh, I've got one that fits. But I think it needs something here first. That doesn't fit at all. Omni. Okay, yeah, it does have to at least align with them. This is an interesting upgrade system. So if I avoid that, that means I don't get the penalty associated with a higher magazine capacity, which I think I can live with. Weapon spread, weapon damage, but that ties into there. With the way this is arranged, it looks like ooh. Looks like you can only apply one upgrade. So I'll start off with the big stuff. The big obvious stuff. And even though it is a penalty, an upgrade is still an upgrade. Oh, it reduces everything. I am not sure how I feel about this now. If I manage to fill everything out, I think I'm still very much worse off than when I started. Yeah, look at that. I'm gonna play it safe and just stick with the obvious for now.
Be on the lookout. There's OCP tech in everything. You wouldn't believe how many useful processors can be salvaged from old devices. Okay, that's it from me. Becker wants to see you. He's taken over Reed's office. Say what you want about the man, but that takes guts.
Oh, he's got one of those ergonomic keyboards. Isn't that cute? Everything you say. Can I just open your computers in here and grab what I need for my gun?
Any news on Luis?
Not yet. But she's been through worse. Don't think too much about it.
You know you're right. We should stay strong and focused, just like her.
Oh god, why'd you give me that stare? Bros, I think they hate me. Yo, Ramirez. I left your uniform in the locker with all the bullet holes nicely stitched up. Don't worry about it, though. If I ever again hear you calling me a knitting nana, you're gonna be patrolling the streets in your underpants, Cap. That's a nice little letter, but at the same time, it's kind of sad that they need to stitch up the old uniforms instead of getting new ones. Then when that sort of thing happens. "76 officers attacked last week. Never go alone." Dart scores. Can Murphy play darts? I can hear it, but I can't see it. Need me to work the desk again? I haven't finished.
Hey, Murphy, do you have a minute? It's about Lewis.
Did you say Lewis?
Yeah. Me and a bunch of guys decided to sign this get well card for her. I figured that you'd want to sign it as well.
That's awfully nice of him.
Well card.
Yeah, I know it's just that we want to let her know we're with her.
I would like to sign it.
Thanks, Murphy. I knew you'd understand. Actually, there are a few signatures that we still need. Could you ask them? I think I need a break.
Slippery, slippery chessman.
Kowalski is hiding somewhere in the lobby.
Understood.
Scanning material. That is not Kowalski. Invalid. OCP Healthcare, Detroit. Dear Officer Kurtz, in response to your request, please note that early retirement involves terminating health insurance that covers you and your wife, without the possibility of prolongation. Out of care for your spouse and because of the fact that she actively uses the oncology treatment package, we recommend working through your entire tenure. Regards, Clara Bright. Well, isn't that nice of OCP? And now I have 4 skill points. I might be able to open safes soon. How exactly does RoboCop scan a person from a distance? Is he able to pick up the DNA through the air?
Oh, I didn't see you there, Murphy.
What are you doing here, officer?
Nothing much, just trying to collect my thoughts.
Would you sign the get well card for Lewis? I am supposed to get it signed and then pass it on to another officer.
Yeah, sure thing. That's a great idea. There you go. Signed. But could you pass it along to another officer? I think I'd like to stay here for a little bit longer.
Understandable. Take your time.
Thanks, Murphy. Kurtz hasn't signed it yet. He was in the locker room last time I saw him.
He is crying the tears that Murphy is incapable of. Oh no, not in the showers.
I am looking for Officer Kurtz.
He's in the shower. Actually, he's been in there for half an hour.
I will get wet. As long as he's not drowning in there.
My heat signature recognizes that the water is cold. Is everything all right, Officer Kurtz?
Oh, you talking to me? Yeah, I guess I stayed here longer than I anticipated.
I have a card to sign. It is for Lewis.
I'd love to sign it, but I don't want to get it wet. Could you grab my towel for me? Yellow one. It should be by my locker.
Okay.
Okay. Yellow towel by his locker. All the way up there? It's a weird spot. It doesn't even get doesn't even get hung out to dry.
There you go.
Thanks. Just give me a minute. There, signed. I think that it's beautiful what you're doing.
You are shivering.
Yeah, I was lost in my thoughts. Didn't notice that I used up all the hot water.
Thinking about Lewis.
Yeah, but I can't imagine what you're thinking. She's your partner. Speaking of partner, I see that O'Neill hasn't signed a card yet. Be a good guy and get it to her, okay? She's at the range.
He's got the stuck lips.
She'll yell at me if she finds out there was a card for Lewis and she didn't get to sign it.
I will make sure that happens.
Where did he go? He just teleported. Oh, there he is. He didn't just teleport. I'm not following you, I'm just going downstairs. Other way, dingus. Thought you were a robot. Where's your built-in GPS? Beg your pardon.
Is everything all right?
I think my service weapon ain't calibrated right.
I could perform a check for you.
Yeah, okay, give it a go. I guess you don't have any problems with it.
That was pathetic. I'm not used to...
Service weapon is calibrated.
Not used to not having the 3 burst.
Yeah, I guess so.
The 3-shot burst.
What's the matter?
I can't lie. I wanted to come here and blow off some steam, but my hands are shaking thinking about Lewis.
Officer.
It's just that if it happened to you, it could have happened to any one of us. Lewis is one tough cookie. She'll pull through, I'm sure of it. But I'm not so sure I could say the same thing about my partner. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to make it about me.
It is understandable.
Understandable.
Anything I can do for you?
You can sign this get well card for Lewis.
Sure thing.
I'm surprised more people aren't just...
Almost everyone's already here. That says a lot about her impact on all of us. There's only one person missing, Sergeant Reed. He's in the garage.
I'm surprised that more people aren't just getting on Murphy's case for freezing up. But I suppose it's only really the higher-ups who do that. When he's on the field with them, he's a lot more of a help than a hindrance.
Murphy, do you have a minute?
Maybe.
I noticed you running around the precinct.
I am collecting signatures on a get-well card for Lewis.
I know. That's what I wanted to talk to you about. I ride everyone hard, and they probably see me as a drill sergeant. And maybe they think that I do it because I don't care. But I do care for each and every one of you. And what I'm trying to say is that I'd like to sign that card, if you let me.
Ooh, how warm do we want Murphy to be here? Eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Yeah, let's go with that.
We are a family. You should sign it.
Everyone's here already. Lewis, she made an impact. We've got to get the ones that did that to her.
That is my intention.
Right. Keep the card. She should get it from you. Thank you, Murphy.
Do I get to go to the hospital? Don't mind me, just exploring again because I like all the details. Oh, stutter, stutter, stutter. That's better.
Thank you for this opportunity, Mr. Becker.
You are very determined. I must have seen your application like 20 times.
I assumed they were getting lost in the mail.
That didn't stop you, did it? You're persistent and capable, too. Highest marks on all the written tests. Pretty much an ideal candidate.
You are too good for this place.
Aside from the fact that you don't meet any of the physical requirements, that's actually remarkable. Short stuff.
Unfortunately, sir.
Why is being a cop so important to you?
My father was a police officer, and his father was one too.
A police family, huh? It must be heartbreaking not to be able to continue a family tradition. You know, I have the power to look the other way and make you a cop despite your shortcomings. In exchange, I only ask for one thing. Your complete loyalty.
Don't make him beg.
Maybe a touch of gratitude as well.
Will I still get a badge? Like a proper police officer?
Badge? Oh yeah, sure.
Then Officer Washington is reporting for duty.
Good. There you go, young'un.
Is that blood?
We don't make a badge for every new officer. We just reassign the old ones after cops retire.
That better not be Lewis's.
RoboCop. I'm a big fan.
Well, that's great, because you'll be spending a lot of time together.
Meaning?
Aside from his regular dispatch duty, Officer Washington will become your personal overseer.
Overseer?
Yes, you will report to me on his every action. Hopefully that will prevent him from continuing to tarnish his already murky reputation. His recent behavior casts a shadow on OCP, and we can't have that.
That's a lot of responsibility for a rookie.
Every other cop refused this post. But you won't. You wouldn't jeopardize your career, right?
No, sir.
I would like to proceed with my investigation, now that we know that the new guy is Wendell Antonowski.
Was he even listening to anything I've been saying? Absolutely fucking not. You're off the case. Actually, you're off all cases. There's a bunch of documents that need archiving in the records room. That's your priority now.
Understood.
Now go. I'll tell Achilles about what's what in this godforsaken place.
It's Ulysses, sir.
Hey, first rule, kiddo, never question your superiors.
He didn't question, he corrected you. that a Walkman he's got? Records, eh? That must mean I get a lot of them fancy pants law points.
Hi, Murphy. I was told you'd come to help me. This is exciting. I don't get many visitors here.
Might be the perfect job position. You're out of the line of fire.
What seems to be the problem?
Mr. Becker wants you to do some maintenance work, so, please scan the servers, see if they're operating properly. I'm sure they are, but he insisted I found a job here for you. Yeah, I wish I had something more exciting for you to do, since for me, this is where all the action happens.
Woohoo!
Explain.
With this wealth of information at your fingertips, this records room should be a real hotbed of activity. Others don't seem to know how fun it is to dig through all this stuff. You can play a real-life detective here.
Officer Cecil, you are a detective.
Yeah, but mostly just a paper pusher.
So, if one wanted to find out the whereabouts of a particular criminal, what would one do?
That's easy. Just check the computer in the back, type in who you're looking for, and see if there are any matches.
He has...
Just remember to scan the servers at some point. Mr. Becker will blow his top if I don't make sure you checked him.
Working perfectly.
Oh, if only IT worked that well. Or was that easy?
Good as new.
Oh, but then they wouldn't be needed. You gotta do something about this RoboCop guy. He could be taking jobs, which could result in increased crime.
Working condition. I am detecting a malfunction.
Huh? That doesn't seem right.
This server is compromised.
Good thing you noticed it. It could lead to the loss of important data. I'll make sure Mr. Becker knows what a tremendous job you did here.
I right-clicked a bunch of times. I'm so accomplished.
I'm telling you, this is incredible. Just type in your search.
Yeah. Oh, down and up. You can't go left and right.
He's never been charged? Well, that's hard to believe. There's a neat feature you can try. See who attempted to access his file before you did. Maybe that'll help us.
Officer Briggs.
Briggs? That must be the last lead that he checked before going missing. So his case led him to the Street Vultures territory? Maybe those two cases are connected after all. I'll have to report this to Sergeant Reed.
And I am on my way.
There's nothing I can say to stop you, is there?
No.
Well, then instead I'll say, go kick ass for Lewis.
Yeah, just try and stop him.
We need to be on guard. OCP is trying to smuggle more of their staff into our ranks.
You're right. We can't trust them. God knows what sort of people they are.
Let's stay sharp and smoke them out.
They turned me into me. I think I got all the essentials done.
Ah, RoboCop. I was looking everywhere for you. I wanted to say that this is an incredible honor for me. But, I get the feeling you don't see eye to eye with Mr. Becker. Yet, despite the position I'm in, I'll do my best to assist you in any way I can. So, what are you doing here?
I am going to Highland Park.
Isn't that Street Vulture's turf?
That is where the lead took Briggs. It could be connected to Wendell.
Oh man, that's exactly what Mr. Becker told me you shouldn't do. It's my duty to stop you. Is it even safe for you to go? I mean, think of yourself. You keep malfunctioning, right? What if something happens again?
Hey, Murphy, I found this on the back seat of your cruiser. It's for you.
I can't let you go. Is there some sort of command for that? RoboCop, off.
It's never been reassigned.
Hey, all cops have to follow rules. Especially you. You're a cop and a machine, so you can't go. Your systems won't allow it. Right?
Wrong.
RoboCop?
Xbox off.
RoboCop?
Better tag along with him.
Don't do this to me. Not on my first day.
I am the boss of this gym.
I know you're listening. There is still time to stop and turn back. The street vultures are territorial.
Oh, it's daytime now.
You wouldn't want to be caught on their turf, especially by their leader, Spike. You know, I'm reading that he's known to be exceptionally savage. Apparently, none of his enemies got out of Highland Park alive.
I will be the first.
Debatable.
I'm gonna get fired. Finding a missing police officer there will be like looking for a needle in a haystack. I'm looking at the map of this place and it's huge. There's no way you can investigate without being noticed. Street vultures are the biggest gang in Detroit.
I have a large supply of bullets.
I think I will take those, let's have some fun. Casing the joint before I clean it up. Whoa! Halloween was a few days ago. You can't have skeletons here. Yeah. I hear that someone doesn't like that I ordered to destroy the nuke we stole from those dirty torch heads. Street vultures don't do drugs, nor do they sell it. We have our rules, and if we are to build our empire, we must stick to them. Someone's got a problem with that? Well, I'd love to hear about it, because I'd love to cut off the tongue of anyone who questions my orders. Share your doubts. Freebies.
Blood trail visible on the ground. I will follow it.
That's what I figured.
Abandoned squad car sighted. It could belong to Officer Briggs.
I can't report it based on your assumption. I'm already in enough trouble.
There is blood on the seat.
I mean, it's possible it belongs to someone else.
OCP tracking device torn out.
That's why no one knew where to look.
Bullet holes in the bodywork.
Every cop car in the precinct has bullet holes.
True.
I am going to follow the blood trail leading from the car.
I know you really want to find Briggs, but the trail might as well belong to any of those bikers. I'm urging you to discontinue this search.
Negative.
Nope. You can't stop me. Get a hobby. Have a nap. Get promoted based on my work, don't worry about it. I don't get paid. Does No, RoboCop doesn't get paid at all because he's literally owned. Oh, more goodies. I'm just gonna quickly see, like, this is just me being stupid. Yes, oh, that's only for the reflections. I keep forgetting it's only the reflections, it's not the lighting. I want to see fancy pants bounce lighting, but that's not really a sign of the game's quality, really. If I want to look at all the niceties that Unreal Engine 5 could provide, there's always the standard fork knife that they do everything first on. Should probably follow that blood trail. Oh, bicyclists. But I only shot one of them. I have a large supply of bullets. Oh wait, I'm a dummy. Did I get him? Yes. Wait, I better be prepared. See, this isn't an immersion break. The floating motorcycle is actually just a metaphor for how Murphy may see himself as essentially a ghost. So this is thematically correct. Oh, I'm not carrying it indoors, let's see if it follows that trajectory. More goodies. Do I need to turn the detail down a bit? It shouldn't be very noticeable at 1080p. Let me just quickly check. Just to see if it makes things any better. My eyeballs settled into it pretty okay. I don't think it was a magic salve for the frame rate anyway. We'll be in a nice enclosed space soon anyway.
Look out! It's RoboCop!
Oh, he's got a hammer. I can grab that hammer. I haven't finished. Oh, that's where I came in through. I have developed the dumb, don't mind me. Oh, goodies. And recovery charges, very good. Everything's coming up Murphy. Yeah, that was weak. See, they call this a sidearm, but I keep using it as my primary. I am the law. I would not mind seeing these guys making a Dread game, but I'm wondering how they'd make it different from the RoboCop game if they were given the license. He didn't even turn this on. Wow.
Shoot! Look, I've got no weapons.
I am looking for a police officer.
Hey, I don't know anything. I'm just an accountant.
A biker gang accountant.
There is always so much happening around here. I tend to focus on my work. I wouldn't remember.
Would you like me to refresh your memory?
No! Police officer, I get you. You're right. Not long ago they brought him here. He was already in real bad shape. I kind of felt for the guy.
Where is he?
Where?
Once he got back on his feet, they took him away. But I don't know where. I'm telling the truth. I only deal with numbers. If you need any more info on your friend, try the warehouse office. It's on the west side of the mill.
Do not move until I return.
No problem. If anyone finds me cuffed up here, I will look as tough as the others.
I don't follow that logic. You're not gonna go, I can break these chains! No you can't. Yes I can! Whoa, the lighting changes as I... That's weird. I'm not complaining, it just looks funny.
Are you ready to come back to the precinct?
Negative. A wounded officer, perhaps Briggs, was moved to another location. I have a thug's testimony, proceeding to the enemy command center.
How can you be sure that he's not leading you into a lion's den?
I am hoping for it.
You're hopeless.
No, he's not. He just said he was hoping for something. That's the opposite of hopeless, Ulysses.
That whole area is out of police jurisdiction, and according to the new policy, if we wanted to legally be there, we'd need to go through an OCP executive. And I'm sure you know what Becker's standpoint is.
I believe I do.
I'm starting to understand why he hired me. You're a handful.
Wait for him to come around a second time. I think I'm getting the hang of this. Oh. I also have grenades. Are you still there, friend? Buddy? Guy? Repair juice. Do I need to flush you out with ye old splash damage? You'll come out later. That's right, I can do this thing now. No? Thought I saw one of those glowing green... I was mistaken. Would have saved a health kit. Oh, right there. That was nice. I was hoping it'd be a little more dramatic, like him just looking like he's electrocuting himself. Oh. I am trapped. Oh jeez. He's got me pinned. Oh. Oh, I am done for here. Ooh, what do I get? I might get myself the old shockwave shortly. Oh, I heal up to 20%? Oh, that leads nowhere. That also leads nowhere. Where is... Where is that commander fellow? Mayor Cusack's critics say, ironically, that he certainly is ambitious. Not only has he had his hand in ruining Detroit, but now he wants to destroy a city that hasn't been built yet. We are talking about Delta City, of course, OCP's flagship project. So-called City of the Future, where poverty and violence are supposed to be non-existent. But the megacorporation is having trouble executing this bold plan, and Mayor Cusack is one of the major obstacles. However, the upcoming elections could drastically change the situation. If the city's administration were more favourable towards OCP, work on Delta City could have already begun, provided that Mayor Cusack does not get re-elected. What are Cusack's objections about? And is Delta City really the future of Detroit? Read more on page 4. They rhymed more with 4, very clever. But where is that commander? I need to give him a piece of my mind. Oh god, this is just like the later half of the movie. %3 health, it's over, I'm done for. Oh, I can... I will just leave him to his own devices at the moment. He is a non-entity indoors, surely. The commander fellow. Oh. Where does Murphy store all of this evidence? Oh, is this where it happened? Or is he just seeing where he lost his old life? Ooh, goodies. I hope this isn't a hallucination as well. Pretty weird that that's all just sort of conveniently laying around in criminal hideouts, but they did say OCP stuff is everywhere, and if they're the only store in town... More RAM. Now what can we get from you? Oh god, right from the start it's a shit show. Oh, but if you get ones that don't flow through to everything... So... Can we... No, we can't rotate these T-shapes, and we've got no rightward facing ones. But we do have some L-shaped ones. Oh, but the power's already going to these ones, so I can tone down the weapon spread and then get some damage. Let's put you there. Put you there. And then we try and skip you as well. Wait, what? Fires 1 round at a time, deals heavy damage. Do I want that? And what's this other one? No... Oh, these are like funny little modifiers. Got some L-shaped things we can use here as well. So we get some armor piercing going on there. Do I want that though? you're locked into getting the penalty. And I don't have any more pass-throughs anyway. Oh well, I'm pretty happy with my results so far. That's better than I did with the last one. Wait, if I can do that there... then I can do that here too. Let's just reset the board here. And go back to the tutorial one now that I'm actually paying attention. Yeah, that's the biggest damage we can get from there. And that opens the door to this. Which increases the volume of the gore, which is a silly little perk, but I don't care, it's fun. And if I wanted to just stop and take the damage increase there, I just use a... oh, I only have one type of dead-end chip. Okay. I will go back to the other one because I was able to accomplish more. Less weapon spread. More damage. More damage. And then we get more capacity, even if it's just a little more. And then we've got no rightward facing ones, but we've got some promising little L shapes. And that will have to do for now. I think that's slightly worse than what I had earlier, but I'm gonna live with that. Play the tape. I need to collect tapes, or at least back up more tapes. I wonder if there are places that are just full of no labeled VHS tapes, just like those people at RLM seem to keep finding. Because there's got to be a lot of weird stuff just slowly decaying. It's Briggs, isn't it? Am I mistaken?
I knocked his fucking tooth out.
Well, cop, now we know you won't be leaving here in one piece. You won't either. Hey, you're spoiling my mood again. I don't like it when cops wander around. Cops mean trouble, and trouble upsets me. So really, this is your fault.
Do whatever you want, but soon the cops will...
No cop of any kind is going to show up here anymore. The police officially won't be responding to any calls from this area.
Does this mean we have a deal?
As long as you can work quietly.
We're vultures. You need carrion. We're up to the job, no worries.
And as for your toy...
Would you like to join us?
A fine offer, sealing our contract in blood, but I prefer cleaner games. How about instead we do some hunting?
Could add a bit of cheer. Spice things up a bit. And I know just the right place for it. How does it feel knowing we're gonna take you to the quarry and shoot your ass to pieces?
No, he's not going to get Murphy'd, is he?
And the police ain't gonna do shit about it.
I bet it really pisses him off.
Your readings are off the charts. What happened?
I found a tape of Briggs being tortured. Their boss Spike was in on it, together with Wendell Antonowski.
Did you say he was tortured?
Yes, surrounded, with no way out and no backup.
That sounds so messed up.
They used him as prey. They mentioned a quarry.
Did you say quarry? Okay, let me have a look. Yeah, I see it. It's just north of your position.
On my way.
RoboCop, I really hope you find him.
This place is probably going to be filled out again. Yep. Time to get grabby. Feel good. The fat guys really do take more damage. Oh look, everything's back in its place. Okay, so that... doesn't block anything. I was hoping that walking around with a giant dumpster would hide things, or would at least cover me a bit. There you go.
You're there. That's the quarry. I hope you find Briggs.
I will not stop until I do.
Oh, so you think you're a tough guy, huh? If you really think you got the guts, come on. You know all about places in the Northwest. It's the hub of our smuggling operation. And I'm telling you now, there's plenty. And let's not forget the other one in the north. It's filled with them crazy drugs we skimmed off those stupid punks. Now tell me, that's not something that would interest you?
He's clearly prepared an ambush for you. That's why you won't try to go there, right? Right?
I get it. This is the open area for this. Thank you for the warning. I like this approach of having semi-open areas. Oh, they make beeping noises too, that's good to know. It's much more of a hot zone than the last spot, but that tracks. I'm pretty sure I saw something similar to that on the news literally yesterday. Not sure if it included cremation, but you could blast your remains into space. I must find the unwanted goods. The unwanted bads. I have more armor than you have sense. Oh, it's down here. Oh, okay, now it's gonna get really dicey.
You're here! I knew you wouldn't miss it for the world! Just go through the door. They're ready when you are.
Just make sure to stay vigilant. This is clearly a trap.
I know it's mean to cut you off here, but time is not really on my side here. Luckily I did check the load game section, and we should start exactly where we're leading off here. I'd like to thank everyone for blocking out some time to watch, and I hope you have a good rest of your day, morning, afternoon, 2 years ago, 3 years into the future, and I'll see you later. Toodles.